Okay, this video is because of a request I had to show how to blend colors. So this is just an abstract doodle painting that I'm doing that I started just by scribbling the charcoal line onto this piece of wood. And now I'm just adding layers and layers of color. So one way to blend colors is to use a really dry brush and just let the light coats of paint blend into each other. See, this area was blue, and then I put kind of an orangish, creamish color on top. And then I just added a lighter version of that color, and now I'm going in with some pure white. And I'll blend this in. So you can see my brush is pretty dry right now. And by just layering in subtle shifts in the shade of color, I create quite a blend. I can make a different blue here as well, because it's kind of all one color, so I can layer in another shade of blue, and maybe gradually go to white. If the paint's still wet, see how that blended in nicely because it was still wet. Maybe I want it to be slightly more dramatic. So I'll layer in more blue. Put some down here. And maybe even a little more white. Now let's say you put something down dramatically different. I love how on the wood the colors kind of pick up the green in the wood. Okay, so say you put something down dramatically different, like this, and you thought, oh no, I didn't want that. It's too red. There's no red anywhere else, which I'm always going to balance. Even if I put down a color that I didn't like, I'm always going to put it somewhere else as well. So I know I'm going to paint over this and it will cover up. So now I'm going to start blending it in. Now as this dries, I'll be able to get rid of it completely, although there's almost always a little bit of the color coming through, and that works in your favor. I could also mix another color in there, like now I'm adding some orange, so maybe it's not that I didn't want something different, I just decided I didn't want the color to be so red. So now I'm going to let that dry. I'm cleaning my brush in between because I don't really want pink. Now these, since I put it on so dry, may be done. So here, I'm more or less covering it up. See up here, say I wanted to just blend. I wanted to go from the darker red up to the white. So I'm going to put that in. Blend this a little bit better. The biggest thing with painting, if you are in the middle of something and think you ruined it, if you stop right there, then I guess you could say you have, if you leave it in a space that you really don't like it. So the trick is to keep going. And that's the same with anything in life. We're in these stages that are just ick, right? But if we just stop and give up and throw up our hands and get into that mentality where we're waiting for someone else to show up and fix it for us, we could have a really long wait, right? So what I teach my students in painting is to simply take action, try and create change somewhere. If it doesn't work, in painting, a lot of time you just have to stop and let it dry, take a step back, gain some objectivity, and then go back to it. So hopefully that's some quick insight into blending. I'm going to post the step-by-step of this painting, images of it, on the Facebook page, at the Artist Within Facebook page. If you'd like to see more, go to creativelyfit.com. Make sure you're signed up for our newsletter so you can get all the fun, inspiring tidbits each month. Okay?